days. I tried to do a video Sunday, right? Let me turn this air down. But it was messed up, so I couldn't upload it. So I'm here. I'm here today. I'm here today. We had a power outage yesterday. Like, it happened over in the morning at midnight. I got up to use the restroom, right? And the power went out. So I called the power company. And that was the first time, maybe that was just the first time I've been one of the first 5. The guy says to me, I have to tell the first 5 this, but if it's on the customer side, it will be a $75 charge. He's saying, you're the first one to call. So I was the first one. So then I text my neighbor, because I looked out. It was dark out. I just wanted to make sure her power was out. So she texted me back about 1 o'clock and said, yeah, the power's back on. And it popped back on about 1:09, right? And so I got up about 4:30 yesterday morning. I got back up because I just said, let me sit up here up front, because I had my refrigerator, y'all. When the power go off, when that sucker come back on, it just beep, 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 beep. So when after I use the restroom, I said, let me go up front, because I'm not going to be able to rest, because I'm a light sleeper when that darn refrigerator started going back off. So I just end up just staying up there in the recliner. So I got up about 4:30, and then it just kept going off and on, off and on, off and on. So I'm like, what is going on with the power? So about 5:08, I said, let me get up and go take my shower and go ahead and get ready. So I said, it stayed on for the whole about 30, 35, 40 minutes after I got up. Because I remember walking up, and I looked at the clock when it popped back off. I said, I'm going to get my lunch and I'm going to get up out of here. It was 5:50 then, right? A.M. So as soon as I got up to the front and got ready to walk in the kitchen, that power, bam, and went right back on off. I'm like, really? And so I said, well, let me sit there, because I was dressed. This is what I had on for work. This right here. The same outfit I got on today. I said, well, let me sit here. I'm going to sit here. I'm going to sit here. I'm going to see if it come back on. Because I like to get to work early. I'm going to sit here. So my co-worker, because my badge has been acting up, my co-worker said, he texted me about 6:30 and said, Donna, I'm here. Let me know and I'll come let you in the door. So I texted him back about 6:39. I said, well, Dave, my power's out. I'm going to have to get my brother to come get me out of the garage, because I can pull the string in the manual and get myself out of the garage. However, I have to get up on the ladder. And my car was right up under it. My brother, of course, he's over 6'2", so he can reach it and just grab it, But I'm like, I ain't even gonna go through that. So I said, you know what, I'm gonna sit here till 7 o'clock. If this power is not back on by 7 o'clock, I'm just gonna get undressed. I'm gonna throw this over here on the bed, and I'm going to put something on. Because my entire work from home, I still be dressed, but I don't be, like I'm going to the office. I said, I'm just going to wear that tomorrow. And I said, you know what? I'm just not even worried about going. I'm going to work from home. So I worked from home yesterday. And I was busy still, but and I'm like, this is for the birds. The power that came back on about 7:36 a.m. And it stayed on the rest of the day. It never did pop back off again, thank the Lord. Amber said her power went off too, and she had to call the electrician. For her, a panel, he had to go get a part. And she was just talking about how expensive electricians is. And I told her that's the important part of trying to keep something. Keep you a little slush fund, so you need something repaired, you can get it repaired. So she was able to get that done. The electrician came on. She said, Mom, it's too hot here, because it's 80 something here now, y'all. And it ain't no joke in the South. This heat don't be taking no prisoners. And she said, Mom, I got to get my air going, because I can't do it without this air. And I told her, you can always come over here and stay. But I told her, you're going to have to clean up behind yourself, because I have not been able to do the things I need to do, and I can't be picking up behind you. She said, well, I'm going to come. I ain't finna stay up here in the heat if I need to. And I told her, okay. So she called me this morning and said, well, she called me yesterday evening and said, you got it fixed. But she called me this morning. She said, I knew you was at work. It was about 6:30 when she called. And she said, Mama, I thought it was a glitch in my system. She said, I just didn't pay no mind to it. She said she heard the person at the door. She said she pulled her trash can around on the street today, right? And she said, Mama, it was an order for Chick-fil-A. She said it was 2 12 nuggets, chicken sandwich, large fries, and drinks was sitting up there. She said that was just a waste of food. She told me who the person was for, and I told her I believe it was for her next door neighbor. She don't really know They moved in and bought that house after her. She said she waves at them, but she don't really know their names. And I said, well, it might have been for her. I said, you know, she said, oh, this was a nice order. She said, I would have at least put it up and put it in my refrigerator had I known. She said, but it got to go in the trash now because it's been sitting out there all night. I said, Lord have mercy. So I guess Uber Eats, DoorDash, one of them delivered the whole thing. Absolutely wrong, child. You know how that go. And did I tell you I was going to the dentist? Yeah. I've been at work since 6 o'clock, so I knew I had to go to the dentist today, and I don't know if I'm gonna go back or not, depending on how my mouth is feeling afterwards. If I'm gonna want to be up in there after I get done, then I don't know how long it's gonna take too. I need to stop and get some coins at the bank because I know I don't have enough to pay what I'm supposed to pay. So yeah, that part. And I just got my little ATM card today. I don't have a debit card with me. Find my little ATM. Find my little ATM card. I put it somewhere. But anyway, let me get this money, y'all, and I'll get right back with you here shortly. Okay, y'all, I got that little coins out the bank, out the credit union. Yeah. But anyway, y'all, I was watching. Now, y'all tell me, I had to look up because I never really knew what the Met Gala was, right? I never knew what it was for. I just thought the outfits was ridiculous half the time on the few glimpses I saw. So I happened to see a few this year. I think it's Gigi Hadid, Cardi B, I think Demi Moore was talking to somebody. I'm like, these odd outfits. Oh, this guy was like, he had a sand shirt, and that girl Twyla, somebody had a sand dress on. It's always somebody look butt naked up there with them see-through complete dresses. I'm like, why in the world would you need to be naked on this stuff? And oh, it just was a hot mess, of course. I'm like, to me. And so they were saying they raised so many millions last year, and the tickets was like $75,000. Well, I was looking at, I didn't see her outfit, but an article popped up saying Queen Latifah was saying this was her first time being at one, and she had a nice time or whatever. But yo, I'm like, and I think people actually like to replicate this stuff, but it's for this like arts museum, like art gala type stuff in the arts, right? But I'm like, this stuff is so ridiculous, because I'm thinking, what in the world? I think it was like some type of flower theme this year or something, right? But the themes are always odd to me, you know. And then, like, because this Gigi Hadid, like I said, I think I saw about 6 men helping her. 8 men had to help Cardi B up with all that stuff she had on. I'm like, that is just uncomfortable. And they sit in this stuff the whole entire time. I'm like, because one girl was saying, I can't think of her name. She came up with another lady. I think they called her Jeannie or something, Jenny or something like that. But she was saying her thing was over her mouth. She said, well, I don't even know how I'm going to eat. Why would you agree to wear some stuff like that? I'm like, what do they do with these outfits afterwards? Y'all, and I believe some people, because some people just ain't got no sense sometimes to me. Money-wise, they will go and get them same outfits just to replicate it or try to pay that money for them, which is crazy to me. I don't know. Anyway, they were saying this time that they were going to have the Sleeping Beauty exhibit, and some of the pieces were so fragile that they couldn't even put them on a mannequin. And I mean, I think that stuff would be neat to see. That's all I would think it would be good for. Some of those outfits would be good for, like, museum pieces. I don't know who it was who had, like, I thought that was an interesting dress. Now, I didn't see everybody. The men had some weird outfits on, too. But, yeah, this girl had, like, these clocks, all these clocks on her dress, these little miniature clocks. And she had a clock headpiece in her head, which was interesting, I thought. So, yeah. But I was like, what could you do with that stuff? Yeah, but put it in a museum. Like I said, I think that type stuff would be interesting if they would rotate that all the dresses every year that people wore at the Met Gala. Or, you know, especially the ones that are just over the top, you know, in like some museum or something. And maybe put the person that wore them or whatever. I don't know the designer. Because I can't see what you would legitimately do with that stuff. I mean, that seems like more costumey to me. If you would be like in a Willy Wonka type movie, or, you know, the Oompa Loompas or something like that they're dressing, or, you know, just some type of far-fetched rich witch movie, or the outfits just seem like so outlandish that that would be something for a movie or a play or on Broadway or something. And then I don't know how feasible, how that heavy trains and stuff would be for you to even be able to perform in that stuff. I don't know. I don't know. I was just thinking about, like, if somebody would have come like dressed like Medusa or something like that with snakes in. I mean, not real snakes, but you know, people are so crazy. They probably would. Who knows, child? You know, I don't know. But anyway, did y'all watch the Met Gala? Like I said, I saw it on TikTok. I didn't watch it at all. I saw the rundown of these outfits on TikTok. I know I didn't leave work in time. Well, I'm probably gonna be late. What time is it? Jeez Louise. It's 10:55. I ain't gonna get there in 5 minutes. Oh, well, they don't be on time always when I get there. You do have a 10-minute grace period, so I'll get there in that time. I wasn't even thinking. I just don't, because I gotta go back. It's all close to going to my house almost, where I got to go. Then I'm stopping and getting money like a nut. But child, yeah. They got this new taco shop close to my house. I tried it yesterday because I did go out and get me a some lunch. I said, you know what? Let me go out, and I got Korea, burrito, whatever they call them, quesadilla tacos. The meat was flavored real good. I told Amber I thought they were a bit pricey because I think it was like $14. I still got some left for that order, and I'm like, this kind of high. It was to me anyway, but like I said, I think it's called Esmeralda's or Emeralds or something like that. Taco shop. I can't get the name right while I'm trying to tell y'all about it. But like I said, the meat was flavored really good. That burrito meat was really seasoned well. So yeah, that part. So what y'all got going this fine hump day? It's hump day. Happy hump day. It's humping the day. It's humping. So, y'all, my yard man didn't come this weekend, right? And I was just telling Amber, because you know he come. Now my yard man is like clockwork, baby. He gonna come. I love my yard man. He gonna come and he gonna do what he's supposed to do and go on and invoice you and be done with it, right? So he didn't come this weekend because I'm like, oh, okay, this is week to come. This is week to come. Because the week we went to the funeral, he was out there cutting our yard. He said, Miss Donna will be out there later. And I'm like, oh, okay. So he came. He did come. And I'm like, oh, this was his weekend to come. I said, but the yard don't look too bad. Y'all, what a difference 2 days made. When I went out yesterday to get my lunch, right, I'm like, my yard looked like a hot mess. Just the raining day. That yard is like, pew, 2 days. Just popped up looking horrible. Because it was looking decent Sunday. I'm like, wait a minute. What happened? But I know he'll come this week. He probably drove by and looked at it and saw it didn't need to be cut. Because I was like, oh, the yard still looking pretty good. It's looking pretty good. And me and my neighbor yard both, because he cut both of our yard. Yard looking horrible. I'm like, oh my goodness, he need to come through with the yard cut, sir. But I ain't gonna call him because under them regular payments don't be playing with you. They don't be playing with you. I was sitting down going through my debt yesterday, and I'm like, ugh. Man, I'm like, am I ever? I was telling them, am I ever gonna get out of the credit card debt? It just seemed, and I know I am, y'all, but it just seemed like you just be paying and paying and paying, and it's just funny. And I was telling Amber, I have 3 accounts through Synchrony. My Lowe's is down to 0. I have Discount Tire, which is down to 0. And I had Ashley Furniture. And I got a Dear John letter from them. Now, keep in mind, I overpay on my Ashley Furniture account. I pay more than the minimum all the time. And I get a Dear John letter from them saying they were going to close my account. I'm like, for what? But they doing me a favor. I wasn't getting nothing else anyway, but that was fine with me. We're closing your account due to your high balance. You've not paid enough down on your accounts. I'm like, I got 3 accounts with y'all. 2 of them are at 0, and 1 of them probably over 50% of this paid, and you gonna close the account, and this is your reasoning? Well, thank you very much. I didn't know. Now I'm all in the. Amber was telling me because she has gotten some furniture from. I've gotten some from them in the past too. Great American Home Store. That's what she told me. I didn't know they had been purchased by Rooms to Go. She said, "Yeah, Mama, they've been purchased by Rooms to Go. I'm surprised you ain't seen it." I said, "What are they like? I'm in the furniture market. First of all, that's the first thing." So I wasn't really looking, to see what no furniture stores was named anyway, because I don't need a piece. Well, if I got something, it would be a want. So no, I wasn't looking for no furniture. Did y'all know that they had changed the Rooms to Go? I guess you say, girl, you just on a roll today. I got some baked fish tonight. I think I'm gonna throw some. I baked it last night. Now I didn't feel up to the best. I had a little small cup of red beans and rice, and I ate that on a piece of cornbread for dinner. And last night, and I'm like, I really don't feel like this fish. So I went and I didn't eat it. So I think I'm gonna eat that tonight. I think I got some frozen asparagus I could throw in the air fryer or something real quick and cook that, and that'll be dinner tonight. I'm gonna keep it simple. Oh, child, what day was that? Was that yesterday? No, that was Monday. When I came home from work, y'all, Monday. Oh my God, I was like, what in the world? It was like somebody had done gave me a knockout drug or something. I was like, I sat down, y'all. I can't remember. Well, first of all, I stopped by Abby's because y'all know I told you I didn't cook this week. And I had potato soup for lunch. And I stopped by Abby's and got me some fish and some double greens. And so I ate a piece of the fish strip and I ate an order of the greens. And honey, by the time I remember eating it, and I remember, I didn't talk to Amber at all Monday. I didn't talk on the phone at all Monday. I don't know. I was almost like, it was 9:30 and I hadn't done my devotional. It was 9:30 when I managed to come up out of that junk of sleep. Because I did upload a couple of content stuff I had to on TikTok for some vendors that I did some content collaborations with. But after I got done with that, I was like, Lord, I'm just exhausted. And I woke up, I finally got my devotional done. I think it was 10:30 I was doing my devotional, but I just feel better. And I was saying, man, I don't feel like doing my devotional. But you know what? When I wrote this in my devotional too, because I journaled some stuff. And I was just saying, excuse me, I feel better when I do my devotional, and if I don't go without it, it's no big deal, but I just feel better. My spirits are feeling better. I feel uplifted. I pray every day anyway, but I just feel better. I feel like my spirits stay high. I think, just having that time with God every day and that word, even if I don't understand the whole word, it's just a blessing to get that time every day outside of prayer, So anyway, that's that for that. What time is it? I'm right up here, y'all, by the thing. It's 11:03. I didn't do too bad. I didn't do too bad at all. I thank y'all for rolling me. I ain't gonna come back because I've been running my mouth yakking. Probably about 20 minutes to talking to y'all about a bunch of nothing. Y'all let me know how y'all doing and what y'all doing this fine Wednesday, okay? Let a sister know. And if y'all want to come to this dentist place, I'll show y'all when I roll up in this parking lot here. I'll show y'all what I'm talking about. Show you what I'm talking about. Are they all in the way? All the parking his space is gone. What is really going on up in here? Hey y'all, hey, I made it home. I sat down for a hot minute. I'm hungry. I'm gonna try to eat a little something. I gotta have some more work done, so I'm gonna have to go back to the doctor again. I'm so sleepy now, but I got a few more work I got to finish up. I decided not to try to drive way back across town and then drive way back. That just was foolish. So I was close to my house, 5 minutes away from my house. So I said, let me just come on home and finish my work for the day from home. And so like I said, I'm gonna try to eat a little something and do that part. What else? It took them a while to have me back. All I had to do today was get x-rays and some more stuff. A little poke around your mouth and look. So it wasn't no real, my mouth is not hurting at all, so I can eat. But anyway, I'm gonna get off here. Like I said, I took my trash can down on the street, so I'm not going back out this house today because that's already done. And I'm gonna warm me something and I'm gonna get on back to work. And when I get off, I'm probably gonna be knocked out because I'm kind of sleepy for some unknown reason. But anyway, I hope y'all are having a happy and blessed Wednesday, making it do what it do, humping, and whether you're humping from home or not humping or whatever, just enjoying your day. Anyway, I want you to know you're loved. I love you, but God truly loves you the most. Remember to always be kind to yourself and others. Be joyful and be blessed. Love y'all. Bye.